Okay, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to set up a GitHub repo for the first time, and then we're going to clone that down onto our local machine. And so that way we can begin creating and editing project files. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, if you're using Windows, if you don't already have Git Bash installed, go set up Git Bash. You can use something else if you have another command line tool that you wish to use. I use Git Bash. If you're on Windows, use iTerm or whatever you're using there. Okay, but now we're going to go to GitHub. If you don't already have a GitHub account set up, get that set up. It's very easy. Just go to github.com and then set up. I've already set mine up. So now I'm going to go to repositories, which you can see right over here. Click on the new button. And if you're not seeing this screen, you can always just go to the main icon here once you're logged in. Click there, then go to the new. Okay, I'm going to call this Project Domago. Project_Domago. And this description, you just want to make it descriptive enough that people can find your project if you want other people working on the project without having to provide them a link. Here, I'm just going to say simple landing page for Project Domago using HTML, SAS, and JavaScript. Now later we're going to refactor this project to use React, but for now we're just going to keep it simple, get it set up. That way we can begin doing other things on our project management list. So we'll go down and click Create Repository. Now I could have just said add a Readme file, and then I could have just cloned this down, but I think it's good for people to be able to see this part here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up Git Bash, and I'm already in a folder I've set up for Project Domago. If you haven't, then you can use make dir and then name of your file like this, and that'll click enter, and that'll create a file. And then you'll want to CD into that. If you're not sure what CD is, just wait just a minute and you'll see all this. I'm going to go here and do a git init. And if you're not sure what you need to be doing, then you can just follow the instructions if you haven't already set up a Readme file. So I'm going to go back, and you can see here we have git init. The next is going to be Readme. You don't have to do Readme. You can add whatever file that you've added. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to go and create a couple files that I know that we're going to need. I'm going to touch index.html. I'm going to touch scripts.js, and I'm also going to touch main.scss, and that's going to be our SAS file that we're going to put all of our main entries into. Now that I have these files created, I can do a git add all, and if I do git add, and then I can do the star here, and that will add all of the files that that have been changed or altered or created. Click enter, and now I'm going to do a commit. And normally you're going to want to make sure that your commit messages, you do a flag m. You want to make sure that your commit messages are descriptive enough that whoever comes in behind you and sees the commit that you're going to make, that they can actually understand exactly what was changed or created in those files. In this case, it's just our first commit, so I'm just going to say first commit, and then click enter. Okay, now again, if you want to see what each step of this is, so instead of doing a commit, I wrote first commit there. Instead of doing a readme, I did a star, an asterisk, and added all. And now we did our commit, first commit, and now we need to add our origin. So you can just copy this link here, or just copy it here, but that'll actually copy the whole thing, which you can do at once. But I'm just going to grab this because I want to type it out. We'll go here, git remote, add origin, and then add our origin link. Oh, because I'm here, I can't do Control V. I need to do a shift insert. We're going to do that again. just use our arrow keys to go back to where we were. For some reason it's not liking that. Okay, git remote add origin shift insert, and it's not liking that for some reason. For some reason my insert key is not working properly, so I'm just going to do it the other way. Git remote add origin, and now I'm just going to use my mouse. God forbid I don't use the hotkey. So I haven't actually copied, that's the problem. So let me go back. We're going to copy this link again. We've copied that. Let's do it twice just to make sure. And now we'll go back. You can just use your arrow keys to go back to commands that you've run before. Now do a shift insert. And the remote origin already exists here. That's fine. Actually, I ran this tutorial earlier, so I already have a git init file on here with that project name. So that's why that remote origin already exists. And now I can just do git push origin master, and that's going to push all those files up. This may take just a minute. And now that that's done, we can go back and have a look. We can refresh this page, and you'll see all of these files that we just created have been pushed up, and our README file is here. Now later as we go through, I will show you how to keep up this README file, and then in the next one of the next tutorials we'll just begin creating the landing page.